Four Reliances is really, really important to understand in the Dharma. Actually, it is really important for anything to understand, but especially important for Dharma. So that means the first one, you rely on the teaching rather than the person, or you can say that you rely on the message rather than who is given message. That means usually, typically, people go who is famous, who is popular, who is known as the best. Go there and follow that. And then that means there is no guarantee someone is famous and popular and known as best is the best. There is no guarantee at all. Because different karma and different conditions make sometimes not the good one is popular, but the other one become popular. So that's why always not rely on the person, always rely on the message. Regardless who you talk, someone, no one or somebody very famous, either way you check the message, which one more profound. That's very important. And the second thing, always have to think of the meaning, not the letter of the words. Because if you take very literally, human language have a limitation, and then your cultural habituation have a limitation, and your own personal understanding has a limitation. There's so many layers of limitation over covered the deep meaning. So that's why I always try to understand the meaning as much as deeper or flexible ways, and don't stuck with the words. That's very important. And then when we're doing this so well, and then you have to think about the true truth. And ultimately, we have to rely on absolute truth, not the relative truth. So which means all our existence in this world and all our experiences, five senses, and our thoughts and intellect belong to the relative truth. So relative truth means not the ultimate truth. Not ultimate truth means not absolute truth. Not absolute truth means ultimately is not really true. So that's why you have to always remember the absolute truth, which means Buddha nature in Buddhist sense. So, but how you do it, then you have to rely on primordial wisdom, not the relative literal wisdoms. So, which means another way say, not the intellect and concept. Finally, you have to go beyond conception. And that only you have to develop through the pure Dharma practice. No other way can develop that. So then when you rely on a lot of go beyond conception, and that means you're doing well.